The question is that the motion be agreed to. Those in favour will say aye. Aye. Those opposed will say no. No. The ayes have it. We're in the middle of a vote. We're in the middle of a vote.
Mr. Speaker, I call that a personal vote.
No, sit down. We're in the middle of a vote. The ayes have it. First, a party vote's been called for.
Mr. Speaker.
A party vote has been called for. There's a process here.
New Zealand National.
49 votes in favour.
New Zealand Labour.
34 votes opposed.
Green Party of Aotearoa New Zealand.
15 votes opposed.
ACT New Zealand.
11 votes in favour.
New Zealand First.
8 votes in favour.
Te Pāti Māori.
E ono ngā pōti e whakahe. Kawana! Ka whakamanu whiriti a koe! Kamate, kamate,
The House is suspended until the ringing of the bells. The gallery is to be cleared. At the end of the principles of the Treaty of Waitangi Bill, Hana Rāwhiti Maipi Clark misused the voting procedure to stage a protest. Other members joined in. The result is that the vote was not declared and the bill has not yet been read a first time. I'll proceed to that shortly. Firstly, the matter of misconduct, appallingly disrespectful conduct inside the House. Premeditated actions to disrupt the House by one of its members is grossly disorderly. And I name Hana Rāwhiti Maipi Clark. Therefore, the question is that Hana Rāwhiti Maipi Clark be suspended from the service of the House. The question is that the motion be agreed to. Those for that opinion will say aye. Aye. The contrary, no. The ayes have it. Party vote is called for.
49 votes in favour.
34 votes against.
15 votes opposed.
11 votes in favour.
8 votes in favour.
6 opposed.
The ayes are 68, the noes are 55. The question is agreed. A point of order, remembering that I haven't yet declared a vote.
It was on that question, though, Mr. Speaker.
Okay.
I call that a personal vote be held on that question, which has just been put under Standing Order 142.
If you read the standing orders, you can't do that until you know what the vote is. It's quite clear. I'll just make this explanation for anyone who's watching. The limitations on a speaker accepting a motion for a personal vote are in our standing orders. Reason to believe that there is a gap between the vote legitimately cast by party whips and the intentions of members. That needs to be signalled by a member. It cannot be called for by other members. Quite clear. Principles of Treaty of Waitangi Bill. The ayes are 68, the noes are 55. The question is agreed. Point of order.
To be clear, the Green Party will allow all of our MPs to vote in line with their conscience and not whip our MPs. So on that note, I call for a personal vote to be held on that question of the Treaty Principles Bill at first reading under Standing Order 142.
No, I'm not accepting that. The time for the Green Party to notify me or the clerk that there was to be a personal vote by its members would have been before the party vote was cast. That is very clear. It's been clear for nearly, how long? Since 1996. So nothing new in that. Call on government orders for the
Principles
day.
of the Treaty of Waitangi Bill, first reading.
I call on government orders of the day number 2. So sorry. Yeah, okay. Point of order.
Speaker. I reflect on your naming of one member for grossly disorderly conduct. I wonder if others who participated in the same action might also be suitable to name for doing the same thing, in particular getting out of their seats and coming up to the desks of members from the opposite side of the House. As you know, that's been the subject of a matter of privilege. I wonder if your guidance is that it should be raised that way, or if perhaps they too should be named.
Thank you for your question. I would suggest that if you think there has been a matter of privilege breached, then a letter stating that would be the next course of action. It is, in this case, naming is a very serious thing, and I certainly don't do it lightly or with any degree of personal satisfaction whatsoever. But it is the instigator of the disorder that should receive that very, very high penalty. If you think there is more to be done, then write me a letter. In the meantime, the question is that the principles of the Treaty of Waitangi Bill be considered by the Justice Committee. Those of that opinion will say aye. Aye. The contrary, no. The ayes have it. Party vote called for.
New Zealand National.
49 votes in favour.
New Zealand Labour.
34 votes opposed.
Green Party of Aotearoa New Zealand.
15 votes opposed.
ACT New Zealand. 11 votes in favour. New Zealand First.
8 votes in favour.
Te Pāti Māori.
6 opposed.
The ayes are 68, the noes are 55. Question is agreed.